We're back where we left off, which is our game of the week, sponsored by C. Adam Toney Tire Pros. Give us a drum roll for the game of the week. We are going out to Summers County as Midland Trail will be taking on Summers County. Two really good teams here. 3-1 Midland Trail. They just got their first loss this season last Friday to Wheeling Central. Summers County, on the other hand, they're 2-2. They just bounced back from a loss to Shady Spring 2 weeks ago, a tight loss that was neck and neck the whole way. And what did they do? They took their frustration out by going to Wyoming East and playing a phenomenal game, especially from Ryan Oliveros, who just had a well-rounded game, over 100 yards rushing, almost 100 yards receiving, and 3 total touchdowns. So this game will consist of 2 really good offenses and then a really good defense in Midland Trail. It's going to be phenomenal and really interesting to see how does Midland Trail focus and really group around Ryan Oliveros and not let him beat them, because he will. He's that good. And Midland Trail, for their offense, we all know they have Jaden Gladwell at QB. They've got Jaden Roop at running back, who is one of the best running backs in the conference, especially has the most yards. So Midland Trail at Summers County is our C. Adam Toney Tire Pros game of the week. Now, let's move to our power ratings. We do it every single Wednesday. This is WOA-wise power ratings, okay? This isn't just for every team in the Coalfield Conference. This is for the teams in our viewing area. I want to be very clear on that. So, Class AAA, number 1, Princeton. I mean, Princeton's been the best team, in my opinion, all throughout. They are 4-0. They had a very, very close game last week, but they were able to get through. Chance Barker's lighting it up, threw for 5 touchdowns. Dom Collins went off and had 4 touchdowns himself. Oak Hill 3-1. Oak Hill bounced back from their first loss to Independence with a big, big win over Lincoln County. Well-rounded win. And then Woodrow Wilson, a hard, gutted out win against Bluefield, winning by 1 point on Saturday. That was a really fun game for anybody that got to see that. Those are our top 3 in Class AAA. Class AA, Independence. Listen, we left them at number 1 even after they lost to Oak Hill. Why? Because you don't overreact after 1 loss. This is still a really good football team, surrounded by really good players like Trey Bowers and Tyler Linksweiler and Connor Bradford, and it goes on, Silas Nelson. It goes on and on and on with the players that this team has. Coach Lilly knows how to coach, and he's got this team ready to roll. They are. West Side, we bumped them up to 2. I know them and Shady are both 2-2, but West Side lately has looked a little bit better, and they are 2-1 in conference play, while Shady Spring is 1-1. That's why we bumped into 2. But these 2 teams right here are neck and neck. And Caden Vance, West Side's QB, has looked really, really good lately. He's slinging it all around. And just because Shady lost Independence, don't overreact. I still think they're a good team led by a good coach and a good quarterback in Brady Green. Our Class Single A power ratings. Number 1, you notice this? We have a flip. Yes, we moved Greenbrier West to number 1. Why? Because I think they have the best defense in the entire league. They are so stingy on defense. They don't allow points. They don't allow yards. It's hard to get a first down against this team. They are so good on defense, and they are so well-rounded on offense. You see every game. It's not just one player doing it all. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players getting touchdowns. They spread the wealth around. They are a true, fundamental good team and a really good defense. Now, I know a lot of James Monroe's fans might be saying, well, that's not fair, because yes, we're really good, and they are really, really good. They beat one of the best teams in Wheeling Central to start the game, and they haven't looked back since then, to start the season, and they haven't looked back since then. They're phenomenal. But Greenbrier West has 4 wins. That's not James Monroe's fault, but their defense is so impressive. So they are. And our last one, Midland Trail at number 3.